I've always been drawn to Kaliunga for some reason. I don't know why. Well, Ibiza wasn't even on my radar. I had a group of friends in the UK that were coming over. They'd been coming for a long time, and they asked me if I wanted to join them. And I said, yeah, why not? And the experience changed my life. We went to the 10-year anniversary of Space down in Plaidombossa, and I witnessed a man called John Ulysses playing a set, and I turned around, I saw thousands of smiling faces, and I thought, I don't want to miss this again. Well, my journey here's been a little bit different to most. I mean, when I was in London, I was in the money market, so I always had a financial background. But my passion was always scuba diving. And I came here on the holiday in 1998, and I tried to go scuba diving, and I couldn't find a dive centre. And then I had a plan in my head to come back and open up a dive centre. But I didn't know there was already 28 here. So when I came back the following year, I worked in a dive centre in Figueiredas, met some lifelong friends, and 2 years later I had 5 dive centres on the island. 15 years of diving. With the 5 dive centres, you know, the living the dream phrase was starting to become a nightmare. You know, prices here were very expensive, as we all know. It cost to open up businesses, and the fact that the season's only 6 months long, we only had 6 months to make money for 12. So it was just becoming a little bit of a burden. I had a family, and I was offered a job in real estate, and I took it, and I thought, I've got nothing to lose, and 7 years later I own my own real estate company. I had my first business here. I had my first dive centre here in Kaliunga on the beach. I met my wife, the mother of my daughter. My daughter was conceived here in Kaliunga. Her eyes shine when she's here. For me, it's always had a natural draw. It's just got a beautiful feeling about it, a beautiful soul. It's really hard for me to put my finger on it, but every time I drive into Kaliunga, a smile appears on my face. So I came back from Australia, and I went to a little bar in Kaliunga, and I was in the bar for about 5 minutes, and I noticed a lady making coffees, and all I saw was a sleeve of tattoos down her right arm. And the guy I was with, I said, look, do you know who that is? And he said, I have no idea, I've never seen her. I said, I'll tell you right now, I'm going to marry her. And then she turned around, and that was it, and we've been together ever since. So you don't get those, or you do get those stories around the world, but you know, you hear a lot of them here in Ibiza. I think Ibiza as an island is a love story. It's a place of romance. It's a place of bringing people together and making people smile. And you only smile when you're in love. I mean, this island's a karma hotspot. So many good things happen on this island that no one sees. For example, I was a big guy. You know, I was 165 kilos, which is a lot of weight to carry around, especially in August. And I met a gentleman for the first time, and that night he rang me up and he said, I want to help you. And he offered to pay for a gastric bypass, which changed my life. And from that moment, I've kind of realised that to give and receive is half the journey, it's half the story. You've got to give back. And since the lockdown, since the COVID-19 outbreak, our network of owners has really come to the table, and they've offered their properties. 50 owners have actually offered their properties to these ICU workers from all around Europe for a free holiday next year. So this island is full of good people, and I think it gets misunderstood. And you just have to come here to actually understand it, you know, and immerse yourself in it, and you'll realise how magical this place is.